What's up, guys? I just saw Godzilla King of Monsters, and
Hey, sorry to interrupt. I have a few questions for you, if that's okay.
sure.
Okay. Is this movie poorly written?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the directing and the cinematography, just sort of basic and just like your typical big blockbuster?
Yep.
That's what I thought. How's the editing? Is it also just average?
Mm-hmm.
All right. One last question, and I'll be out of here. Was it fun?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank God. That's honestly all that really matters when it comes to these giant movies where it's just monsters. They're just monsters fighting each other. What did you expect? Did you expect good story? Did you expect good human characters? No. It's dumb. How was that?
That was
that good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to get out of here because this bit is really weird for me. I've never done anything like it, and I don't know how I feel right now.
Me too.
Okay. See ya.
Now that weird-looking fella is out of here, let's talk about Godzilla King of Monsters. Is this a perfect movie? No. Nobody said it was. It's about 4 monsters that want to kill each other. So that's really all you need to look forward to if you go see this movie. So I've looked at reviews and stuff for it, and I hate all these big reviewers who are like, the characters are weak and the plot isn't great. Yeah, it's about monsters fighting each other. What? Oh, I don't know what you expected going into Godzilla 2. I mean, I guess this is the third one in the continuity or the universe or whatever they're doing, because Kong Skull Island is now a part of this. So I guess this is the third movie in their universe, but second Godzilla movie. Anyways, it's just monsters. I understand what this movie wants to do, and I understand what this movie should do, and that should show us really insane, really awesome scenes where monsters fight each other and beat the crap out of each other and just look really, really awesome. And guess what? This movie accomplished that 100%. Every single monster fight was amazing. When it was Godzilla and Ghidorah, when it was Mothra and Rodan, I think is the other one. I mean, everything was just awesome. It was so fun to watch when these things fought each other. Now, besides critics, the other people who don't really know what the movie is at its core, shockingly enough, is the screenwriters. Now, I am not going to bash on this movie too much, but my thing is, when you have a movie about monsters that fight each other, that's what people want to go see. So I understand having a subplot with some of the characters so that, there's words in the movie and not just a bunch of roaring back and forth. But the thing is, when you put 3 different subplots about human characters in a film about monsters fighting, I don't care. Most of us don't care whether these people live or die or get betrayed or are evil or whatever. That stuff doesn't matter, and unfortunately I feel like this movie gave us a little too much of that the human subplot, I guess, aspect of the whole thing. Now, I haven't seen the first one in a while. It's been a couple years, but from what I remember, it also kind of suffered from the same thing. I think I read recently that Godzilla was only on screen for 11 minutes in that one. This one, he's on for a lot longer, so are all of the other monsters. So overall, I think the second one is definitely better than the first, but again, some of the dialogue or just some of the just the scenes with the people were either really bad, sometimes laughable. Now, don't get me wrong, there were a couple jokes in here that actually got me pretty good. They landed pretty well. So that wasn't terrible. Not all of the writing is bad, but I kid you not, there's literally a scene where the 2 parents are fighting, and there's one guy in the back who's like, man, if I was your kid, I'd run away from home too. And literally both of them just go, home. And it's so ridiculous. It's like, am I watching a real movie? Did people write this and think, that's good dialogue? But, like I said, that's not the point of these movies. Yes, sometimes the film can get a little drowned out or a little dull or maybe even a little slow when it comes to the people, the characters, especially the characters that we've seen in the first film. But for the most part, this film is super fun. All the monsters fighting is amazing. I just saw it in IMAX, and that was just whoa. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better than that. If you like the first Godzilla or just any of the Godzilla movies, I think this is definitely one to go see. It is really fun to watch. I pretty much had a blast watching it, and I'm really excited for the next one because King Kong is going to be in it now too. Like, that's awesome. And if you didn't know that and you think that's a spoiler, you're lying. That's been everywhere for like a year now, maybe more. So I guess you just don't own the internet, don't have access to the internet. No one owns the internet. Does someone own the internet?